What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of the Crazy Talk, and I am your host, Jennifer MoOrue. I'm always excited to make a podcast. Yeah, it's always exciting. I'm not even gonna lie. And as much as I want to make videos for you guys, like instead of audios, don't have a studio yet. I pretty much have equipment that I need. I don't really need like fancy things to make a podcast now these days. I mean, it's 2018, but I need like a background, a nice background. And at this point, I'm doing this in my room. I cannot go outside to the living room. My family is watching TV, and the noise will just like crash everything. So I am here by myself doing a podcast for you guys. And today's podcast, we are going to talk about the Global Citizen Festival 2018 in South Africa with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Obviously, there are other artists that are amazing, but it's Beyonce and Jay-Z in South Africa. Like, come on, guys. So, the show was great. The show was amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't go to the show. I was just really not feeling like the vibe. It'd be like, oh yeah, I wanna go and see Beyonce. I wasn't really feeling that. I have nothing against Beyonce or Jay-Z. I have nothing against anyone in that show or any other artist. I was just, I'm an introvert, so I don't really like going out a lot. And for you to convince me to like do something like to go out, it will take time. Like, I'm gonna say maybe like 80% chance I'm gonna say no, and 20% chance I'm gonna say yes, because I don't really like going out. Or rather prefer like listening to my music in my room, like watching series, rather than being out there partying and like doing all those crazy things. I do go out, I do party, but then it's just me, like my few friends, or maybe with me and my family. That's basically what I do. And most of the time I tend to vlog everything, so if I'm not doing anything, I probably won't vlog it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, unless if I explain why I didn't vlog it on my next video or my next vlog, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we are going to talk about the global citizenship. At the global citizenship, we have so many appearances, and we had so many appearances from international. I was glad and happy to see Oprah Winfrey. Like I said, I didn't go to the event, but I was watching it home. And when I went through like Instagram and Twitter, people were actually saying that watching the event at home is actually better than watching it out there at the festive at FNB Stadium. Because here's why. Because there were so many people at the stadium. Let me just say, it was packed. It was literally packed. And people were like, you see, it's a stadium. It was packed, and obviously you could see Beyonce maybe on a screen or maybe on a distance. Be like, oh yeah, that's Beyonce, but I cannot really see her clearly, so I'm just gonna watch the screen instead. So for me, when I was watching home, I could see all the angles. I could see everything. It was much better. I'm not gonna lie. But the experience, I can say the experience is not the same. The experience that I had when I was sitting on my couch, and the experience that people had when they were out there during the night partying, and all the vibe and the energy, it's crazy. It's different from what I have. I will give them that. But when it comes to visuality, I got the best views of Beyonce, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, but anyway, guys, beside Beyonce, there were other people also working international. We had performances from Beyonce, Jay-Z, Casper Nyovest, D'banj, Ed Sheeran, Eddie Vedder, Femi Kuti, Casey Musgrave, Pharrell Williams, Chris Martins, Shema Josie, Tiwa Savage, Usher, and Wizkid. Usher's performance was amazing, crazy, something I've never seen before. He was doing all the African dance. He was wild. I remember on Twitter I saw a tweet saying that Anta was dancing like he was on cocaine. They were like, oh, and Usher bring cocaine in South Africa, and it was crazy because okay, I think we do have cocaine here, but anyway, that's not the point. But he was just crazy. He has this huge energy that I cannot even express, and it was a good vibe. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good vibe. If you were out there, you would say I had the time of my life. I have the best time of my life. But afterwards the show, like everything everything was great. I'm not gonna lie, everything was great. But after the show, there were people who were attacked, if I can use that word. And they were attacked at the Sassel garage. That was like 3 kilometers away from FNB Stadium, because the event started at 2 p.m. and then it ended at 10 p.m. So people had to leave, and there was so much traffic. People parked their cars like in a distance to avoid traffic, so some people had to use Ubers. And one thing that happened that I was kind of confused when I was like going through other people's videos, like Lassito's video, he was explaining that when Beyonce was like performing her last performance, the network just cut and no one had networks on their phones. They tried to call Uber and they couldn't request Ubers, and everyone was trying to take an Uber, didn't take an Uber. They literally just had to walk, they had to work for a distance, or maybe they could call other people like their family member, friends and stuff like that, but they couldn't get access to Uber drivers and stuff like that. So I got scared. I'm not gonna lie, I got scared. I was literally terrified. I'm like, what is happening? Is this some kind of a trick? What is going on? This illusion, it's crazy. It freaks me out even today. So what went down is that they had to walk to the nearest garage. Obviously, for a person, if you are working at night, you will think the garage is the safest place because there are people working there, there are lights and stuff like that. When they walked there, they were actually the opposite of what went down. People were literally attacked. People were mugged. It was not a vibe. It was not a vibe. And imagine having the best night of your life, and then afterwards you go through this trauma. I won't survive that, and I am glad I didn't go to that place, because I was gonna be part of those people who were either stabbed, attacked, who had to run for their lives. Why? Because I had to use an Uber. Obviously, I don't have a car. I cannot drive. I had to use an Uber, so I couldn't have access my Uber app, so I couldn't request an Uber, which means I was gonna work with other people who were working as well. And all in all, I'm just glad that everyone is safe. Everyone is safe. I am glad everyone is safe. Like, that's the main thing that I had to say about this. Everyone is safe. No one is okay. Well, some people are hurt. I cannot say no one is hurt, because some people are really hurt. So there were people who were stabbed, and I don't know if there were people who were shot, but Lasizwe did say that there were people who had guns and knives. They were stabbing people, fighting, doing all those crazy things, snatching bags and stealing phones, cash, everything. They were stealing bags from other people. It was not a vibe. It was something that was really scary and traumatizing. Imagine Lasizwe, this was happening at like 1 a.m. and Lasizwe got at home at around 2, and the first thing he did was take out his camera and make a video. Maybe it wasn't like the first thing he did, but he took out his camera same time and then make a video. For me, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just went to bed and wake up in the morning and decided to do the video. Or maybe if I don't want to forget like what happened, if I want to give up the details, I would just take out my camera and then record it and then not edit the video. But he took out his camera, edited the video, and then he posted the video. When I watched the video, I was literally scared. Like, this was literally a serious matter of life and death, because imagine he got at home. Imagine this was happening at 1, and then he got at home at like 2:30, somewhere there, and then the same time he was making the video. That is scary. You can tell that this person has been through a lot. I was terrified. And if you know Lasizwe Dambuza, you know that he's a funny guy. He loves talking to people. He's always funny. He's crazy like me, maybe like more, I don't know. But here's the thing, on this video, it was like an apologetic video. He was so sincere. He wasn't doing anything rational. It was like he was himself. Like, obviously I understand his life flashes before his eyes, but I saw another side of Narciso that I've never seen before. He was literally terrified. I can say that he was terrified. And all in all, I'm just glad that everyone is happy. Sorry, I'm just glad that everyone is safe and everyone is happy. I'm happy that everyone that I know is safe. I mean, Lisa Lisa posted in Instagram that she is safe, and she sent prayers to everyone, even Lasizwe and Tando Shope and Michael Kors. And I'm just happy because all those people, I know them, maybe not personally, but I do know most of them. And I was just happy that they are safe, and they were not the victim. And unfortunately for Lasizwe and Michael Kors, they were the ones who had to experience this, but they were all safe. They had to run for their lives. They were safe. I'm glad. And it's like something that I saw in the morning. The first thing in the morning when I woke up after the event of Global Citizen, I went on Instagram and then I started viewing Michael Kors stories. That's when I saw so many tweets that he tweeted about what went down after the Global Citizen, and how there were police who didn't help them, and all of this. I read every tweet that he posted on his Instagram, and after that I went on YouTube, and then I saw that Lasizwe posted his video. I watched his video and I was literally scared. I was literally scared of my